You have access to assistance. If you're not seeking that access, I don't think this applies to you.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
I'm going to go through a couple of articles and notes that we can comment on, because these things just came up over the last week or so, and I want to run through them. So there's an understanding of some of the timing of the latest developments. Governor Steve Sisolak on Wednesday encouraged tenants to seek rental assistance, as thousands of Nevadans are expected to receive an eviction notice for non-payment of rent once the federal eviction moratorium lifts Saturday. And his quote was, "I want to be clear, if you are a renter, you must apply for this assistance." He wanted to emphasize the point that if you apply for the assistance, that's where there is help. There's help. Go get it. Don't just sit there and hope for something to happen, hope this is going to go away. It's not. And he says we have plenty of rental assistance money available through funds from the federal government, and there are dedicated people through all levels of government working to process those payments as quickly as possible. Kevin Schiller, the Clark County's assistant county manager, said since June, it has paid out about $165 million in utility and rental assistance for 90,000 households.
That's wonderful.
Outstanding. He also said the county is processing about 800 to 1,000 applications a week, though it is and currently stands at about 8,000 in queue. Okay, so he's got about 8 weeks worth of processing to do to get caught up.
Yeah, 8 weeks behind.
He's about 8 weeks behind. Under AB 486, an eligible landlord must wait 60 days after applying, so housing or social service has the agency time to contact the tenant. If the tenant doesn't respond, the agency independently applies for rental assistance during that time frame. The landlord can receive the payment on the condition they not evict the tenant for 90 days. There are rules to be able to utilize this moratorium. You have to make all best efforts to get assistance. That's one of the first rules. So my point to people who are here in Nevada, you have access to assistance. If you're not seeking that access, I don't think this applies to you.
And it's very simple. It's just a matter of filling out a few pieces of paper,
right,
submitting your documents. But
right,
if you don't have your reduction or your unemployment document, you will be denied.
State and local leaders have said for months that renters should take steps to protect themselves. And there's a handful of things they can do. They can apply for CARES housing or CHAP. They can file an answer to the court if they are submitted with an eviction. They can elect for mediation, which we got involved with one of our tenants, and it resolved the problem.
Nice.
Mediation, but the landlord's going to be made whole. Take a little time, but the landlord's fine to wait. They're going to be made whole. And they can contact Legal Aid for help at 702-386-1070. You can reach out to Legal Aid. They'll help you get navigate this thing. It is confusing because we had a window where evictions could happen for 2 days, and now they can't happen anymore. And basically what happened, they got cut off again. You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio. We'll meet you on the radio next Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on the new 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDWN, the Talk of Las Vegas.